Let's do this thing. Hello, everybody. Okay, the music's a little bit loud still for me. I need to, like, set up sliders so I can hear it differently in my head from what you guys hear it. Welcome to Battlecraft. On Twitch. Now on Twitch? Yeah, now on Twitch. Now on Twitch. We, Wideguard is overrated. I would say, man, I wish I had used Fake Out against Callie instead of Wideguard in that one time. But listen, let's do this proper. Just double protect, yeah. Let's take a look at the base. This is what it looks like right now. Yeah, we're gonna be. This is gonna be. You're gonna see a different Virt today. First of all, I feel like I've been heavily caffeinated for every stream I've ever done before, and today I just woke up from a nap. I was like, I hope Twitch works, and it seems like it does. So that's good. If you guys see or notice anything that you don't like about the stream, though, do let me know, because I didn't dial much in, and I didn't want to. I figured, you know what? We're just going to do this. Thank you, Bella. I'm really excited about this one. This one's coming along cool. Where do I... Oh, right. I'm also planning to publish this on YouTube on my second channel. So I should talk to chat. I need to be better about reading questions aloud. I got to remember to do that. Okay. Handybag, welcome to the stream. And Drew, I have officially caffeinated. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to spoil some of the progress I've made building my conservatory up, and we're just gonna bust in. This is a spoiler wall I put up. This is just my way of letting people know I'd rather them not show this off yet. But we're just gonna go in. It's not done yet. And, oh, wait. You know what? I want you guys to see it. How it's supposed to feel. In the videos, this is how it's going to feel. We're going to use a different shader pack for when we're inside of this area. For anything cinematic, at least. And the reason why is because I want it to be much darker. Also, that beacon beam. It won't be there, I promise. It's just because I'm still doing lots of stuff. We do have one farm already. Wait. Oh no. Are they gone? Oh no, they're there. I just couldn't see them. Oh my gosh. You guys scared me. Look at that. We got glowberries. We got fox-powered glowberries. Is there... Oh, dude, Vigil. When did you get out here? I just thought you were a shiny. So, this... Hopefully compression isn't ruining it or anything, but... This is going to be the conservatory, and I think we're going to put in the pillars together on stream today, which I always said I would never use Lightmatic on stream because I think it's the most boring thing ever. But today I kind of want to talk about like my ideas of composition and why I designed this place the way I did. Now, it's not perfect because at some point you have to run into the problem of like, well, how much time do I spend on this before I'm just bike shedding, or I'm just avoiding all the other things I need to do, or what. So we're going to build those together and talk about why they're where they are and all that. And I'd love to get other perspectives on how you think that we could do this better or what we could add to it. And we're going to go through sort of some of the farms that I want to put in here as well. We might even throw some berries down if we get that far. I don't know. I'm not planning doing a long stream today. I just wanted to try it out. See how we do. I need to set up like a... I need to change my microphone at some point. But anyway. So we've got this massive pool here. Now, with the shaders on, you can't see anything in here. This is a kelp pool, as I'm known to build. Bella and Drew will understand that because I used to play on a survival server where I was the kelp king. In fact, do I have it in here? I do. Let's wear it. Sure. We'll be the Kelp King right now. This is my kelp suit. This is this is what we rock when we're kelping out. And I think we should just start putting in these pillars and go from there, because I just realized I don't know if I hope I have acacia wood. I think I do. And once we have them in, we can get a better look at the whole composition of the place. And we're going to start plotting where things are going. Because I'm also... Yeah, I made that apricorn farm a long time ago, but I had to tear it down when I did expansions to the base. And I am out of blue apricorns and almost out of black. And yeah, I'm becoming broke, like, very quickly on the server because I don't have any infrastructure. I'm playing as if I'm in the end game, but really I just have mined a lot of tuff and deep slate and tumblestone. And that's it. So we need to progress the Minecraft technology quite a bit. And 4K plays games. Welcome. Flippadej. Welcome. Noshenki. Overwhelming hubris. And Heron. Very nice. Welcome, everybody. Oh, I have to send one more thing. Actually, I just realized. I didn't put it in my Discord. On the... There we go. Okay. Let's do this thing. We're going to need a lot of orange blocks. We need tumblestone. Oh, hold on. Let's put this stuff away. Also, I am at a point right now where I actually don't know what my next video is going to be. I was prepared up to a point, and I was actually ahead, I would say, at one point. But now, I am not. I do have one video that I'm working on for Battlecraft, but it's going to be a large one, so that I don't know if it's going to be the next one or not. Are there other gold guys, Handybag, are there other gold guys, I can't spell his name, that you can turn to iron or other ones? Oh, like Goldango? Or just netherite? They don't, the reason why, so this is actually like one of those things where Cobblemon is very careful about the extra Pokemon stuff we add, but the reason why Goldango has a netherite form is because in Minecraft, gold and ancient debris are used to make netherite. So it makes sense in that metallurgical way or whatever that it would have a netherite form. And that's why I think that got through, is because, one, it was really cool. It's sort of like a reach item to give people right now, which there aren't that many in Cobblemon. But it just makes sense in terms of Minecraft. So no, there are no like copper or iron Goldango, just netherite. Wait until Create is installed and make all the farms that way. No. But I am looking to go into some Create very soon. I also messaged somebody about the Just Create SMP. I don't know if I should talk. Whatever. I'll say it. But I didn't hear back from them. So, oh well. Let's grab. We need acacia parapets. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh, I have 500 acacia. That might be enough. It probably isn't. But we'll get some of these done, I think. When's the fishing video? Oh, God. You know what's crazy is, here's what happened. I had a fishing video completely scripted, and then Jonathan's Playroom released a fishing video, and I was like, his is better than mine could be. Mine might have been more cinematic, but his was just better. And I was like, who really needs this now? Did I end up getting the Cove farm set up? No. Drew, I completely got distracted by it. Somebody reminded me about that like 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, yeah, right. That was a thing. But I have, I know how I want to do it. I just, nope, haven't done it. But I think that's probably going to be a stream thing. I was thinking about that. When I was reminded, I was like, oh, well, we can just, as long as I do one build in creative beforehand, I think we can just do the rest in on stream. Yeah, so I apologize. If you guys don't like, oh, actually, you know what? We're going to go brighter for this because it's not really the vibe for Lightmatica. or a shiny off with someone. That's not bad. The there is some shiny lore happening because Callie has mentioned some things about how, well, I don't know if you've seen Callie's last episode. She just recently published, and it is all about how I challenged her to basically a shiny off. So that's kind of happening actually in the background. But I think what we're going to do actually in the next episode is I'm going to put my iron farm in. It's not fully designed yet, but it is to a place where we could at least do it. And I'm gonna probably rush that because I need resources. I'm really tired of being completely broke on the server. Like I say that I have 400,000 stone, but I don't have much iron, and every iron piece that I have mined myself. So we can do better than that. But yes, I do think it'll be a bit of a filler episode where we're doing more of a quick project. Oh, is my Lightmatic broken? That's not uncommon. But yeah, if you guys have anything else that you want to see, let me know. I have a long list of things, and we're working on a big video because I want to do justice to the fact that we're doing this move distribution on the server where we each get 3 moves, and it's just as like a celebration of our 2nd anniversary. We get 3 TMs basically, and that video I want to put a little extra into because, well, we got Cobblemon Unchained, and that means that we can go kind of crazy getting the right Pokemon and getting the right Pokemon either shiny or really good. So that's gonna be a big video coming, and I can't show you guys. That's actually why I have this fake party. This is why I have Flappers and Vigil right now, because I don't want to show you guys what I'm working on. Hey, you jerk. Yeah, the no smart placement, Drew. While I was building this, I was like, man, I should really figure out how easy place works. But I don't want to. I really don't want to. There's part of me where it's like, it would be faster and easier, and then the other part of me is like, don't you dare, don't you stoop. But at the same time, I'm like, I think I'm ready. I'm ready for it now. It made my hands hurt way less. That I completely believe. Yeah, I will probably break down at some point, but it won't be on stream because I'll be crying, and you know, that's a private affair. Ollie, I wonder what 3 moves you'll choose. Well, I'll tell you guys that one of them is Trick Room, but I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be on. And I'm very excited about that. And Ollie might know, so don't you say anything, Ollie. That sounds super nice, Mason. I miss those old school caving and Q&A Minecraft episodes that Hermitcraft did in the very early season. Something like that on a stream would be fun to see. Ooh, is that just like we just chill and talk about sort of plans or just anything? I'm down to do that. I mean, I kind of see every stream that way because I'm not planning to do any, like, you know, big events on stream. It doesn't make sense to me or for me. I would just do those on the server if I was going to have a big event. So you guys are always welcome to ask questions, but doing an episode for it would actually be kind of cool. I think that'd be fun. I'm not spying on everyone's CGC teams. No, never. Gonna use it on trees. Yeah, I bet that's a really nice one. One of the things that we'll probably do on stream too, or I'll do at least some of it on stream, is there's a bunch of terraforming around this place. All right, fine. I'll show you guys the back of my conservatory. Okay. Let's go check it out. Oh, I meant to record this. This is what it looks like. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the moss farm, but there's a moss farm in. It needs some love. Okay. Yes, I'm glad Drew hasn't, you know, I'm not glad Drew hasn't been on the server. Let me clarify. And Callie, Xenophobia and Callie, welcome to the stream. But yeah, it wants in specific regions, and Drew's base being planned over there would be, you know, maybe a little sad at the moment. So, you know, Drew, Farley, thanks for the subscription. Thanks for using your Prime. Appreciate that. You know what's funny? I logged into my Twitch thing, and and it was like, you have $38, and I'm like, oh, wait, what? I haven't streamed in 3 years. So thank you, Farley. Maybe I can get those $38 out if enough of you subscribe on Twitch. Okay, seeing that hurt more than you clicking Aurora Veil without snow. All right, listen, we don't talk about, no, that's actually kind of surprising coming from you, Ollie. How's that? Okay. Both are unfortunate, but you know, the Aurora Veil without the snow that could have been game over. I didn't do, you know what? We should do like a deep dive into sort of the tournament at some point, because I'm curious what I didn't see. Like, there are things still that whenever I see like any piece of the tournament again, I realize I see a different like option for the VG, for like how the VGC tournament could have gone, or where I could have lost, or where I could have won quicker, all these things. I had heard people say, like, if you had used Jet Punch twice on Ampharos as opposed to whatever else you did, then you would have taken down Ampharos. But I didn't realize that was true, because Callie had just set the rain, so it was actually powering up my Jet Punch. That was the thing that I never realized, which is so funny. Like, it's just one of those things. It took somebody in a comment like a month later to point that out to me, that I realized it. It was just a mining comp while doing a Q&A. Oh, you know what? I do know what you're talking about, Handybag. Okay. Yeah, that would be fun. Something like that would be very fun, where we're just farting around battling, I would imagine. And doing some Q&A stuff. Let's see. How do we make these trapdoors? Because I'm out. Okay. And we have to I have to let these age a little bit, apparently. But that's fine. Am I using the right trapdoors? No. But it's just because they need to... They're not waxed or anything, so... Yet. You know, we'll see if any charlatans get in. Wait, there's a shiny! Oh! Callie's in the stream. There's a shiny. A little Geo... This is my 3rd or 4th Geodude, actually. Wait, I can't even catch you. I'm on a catch streak, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet. So we're not doing Pokemon right now. But shiny Geodude shows up at the conservatory. Here, have a lead. Oh, all right. Congratulations, sir. We'll see you later. Okay. That'd be really cool to watch. Yeah, I think we should do a breakdown of different VGC stuff that we've done. And I did want to do I wanted to do a like watch with the community with Duck and I's battle, because that was one that, I mean, the time between the VGC tournament, or the tournament on Battlecraft and my battle with Duck was maybe like a month. I'm not sure, but maybe a little more. But in that time, I was studying the whole time. Like, I was just trying to learn as much VGC as I possibly could. So that was, yeah, I was far more ready for the tournament than I was with Duck's battle. And I would love to watch it back and see what I could have done better, because I'm still not really sure today. I would need, you know, maybe if Ollie finishes that, we get that presentation, that could work too. I'll run it on stream. Hey. Oh, I put that there. Is it perchance a catch streak for a jungle Pokemon? It isn't, Ollie. It isn't. Okay, Vera, I need you to hear me out on this. Open packs IRL or on your phone, and whatever you pull, you have to catch in Cobblemon. I have never... Are you talking about the TCG Pokemon game right now? I haven't played it. So, but if you're talking about, like, actual TCG, well, then let me tell you, I am not that kind... I don't have that kind of money. So, can't do that. But, oh, I messed this one up, apparently. Severely weak to fire types in your first battle, Duck. I was. That's true. But I had Destiny Bond, and I could have used it in a couple cases. And on the, there's definitely stuff that we could talk about team preview and like team building wise there. But no, I would say I made a lot of mistakes outside of just being weak to fire. No, I think there's so much more better options I could have, better decisions I could have made during that battle. Oh no, Ollie, I'm not trying to pressure you at all. I'm just saying, like, I do want to see it. That's all. Imagine if you used Rain Dance on Guja too. I know, knowing what I know now, oh, that would have been so much better. Like, knowing about his solar power and stuff like that, like, oh, God. Yep. There were some things that could have gone differently, for sure. But that's not the point either. It's more just like I would love to learn what I did wrong, because wrapping your head around different strategies, I feel like the ones that I have a good handle on are ones that I've legitimately seen other creators use, and sometimes you can talk through them and start to get a handle on them. Like for me, the Annihilate Mousehold like scarf tech, that was all happening in my head, but it was one of the few things that was at all reasonable, let's say. Chestnut should have been brought out in Game 3 to surprise you, I thought, especially as it's a fighting type. I could have seen that. If I were Duck, I feel like I would have led Whimsicott Charizard until I beat it. Because Prankster Tailwind or Prankster Sunny Day, all of them, are really, really good. And I didn't really have an answer for it, I don't think. That's my first thought. But, Mason said, do you know when you guys would have another tournament? I know you said something about more of them happening in the future. I think we're starting with gyms right now. I'm not sure when our next tournament will be, but I do know that people are hungrier now, or at least, at least some of them, than they were before. I'm not sure. Oh, La Cueva de Zim, welcome to the stream. I'm not certain about what else people... like where people are at in terms of building a new team, or whether they would want to do that anytime soon. But I do think that there's a possibility. I know when I'm done with this conservatory, I'm going to try and host a tournament in here of some sort. At least I don't know how yet, but I do want... There is going to be a battle arena in here somewhere, so yeah, we got to figure that out. Prankster taunt. Yeah, there's so many... Oh, God. I'm so excited. I am so excited for the rest of it. And also, I think Delibird... Deli is going to be having a... I don't know. I don't want to overstep. But he mentioned something in a community post recently about a Reg A tournament. And I'm hoping I can get in on that. Big red button. Yeah. Okay, so you know what? That's actually something we can talk about today. People are starting to do their gyms on Battlecraft, and I want to do a multi-piece badge, basically, where you get each piece of the badge, and then you have to craft the badge up, and that will allow you to basically, I just want to get all these pillars to the level that the redstone lamps are at, by the way, and then we're going to go one at a time because this is crazy. But I just want to turn on the lights on everywhere at once, and that's just for replay. But yeah, I'm going to have multiple gym teams, and that's one because the thing that I want to practice most at the moment is team building, especially in Cobblemon. Like in Cobblemon, you know, you can't practice all of the hyper, you know, VGC strats or whatever, or all the most relevant strats because of what we have access to. But you can practice team building, and like good team building at that. And that's what I want to focus on. So we're going to make a team that's centered around the conservatory. And we're also going to make a team centered around a forge. We're also going to make a team centered around the mind or the void of some sort, Farley. You know, you might feel where this is going. We're also going to make, and this is the only area of Ulduar that I'm considering making like as block for block as possible, is the Spark of Imagination. That'll be our tinkering specific area. And hey, maybe Drew, maybe I am, just maybe. And then I think we'll have an ultimate team. The ultimate team being like maybe our best performers, or I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll have you guys help me make one of them. But I want to have like one that's kind of all of them together at some point as well, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm very excited at the idea, and I talked to KC, and KC thinks it's totally doable to have like gym shards kind of thing. And over the long haul, we'll test everybody on the server to see if they can earn each one. I did that right? Yeah. Help for a team, you know what to do, Mason. Yeah, Ollie. I get Ollie teams all the time. It's fantastic. I need to be live more because I do want to have more of those conversations with y'all. And this is me starting that practice. That's what we're doing. Also, I built this whole thing with terrible lightmatics, and I just want everybody to know you should never do that. It takes so much longer when your lightmatic is just busted. The symmetry was really off for some of the stuff that I had to do for this, and yeah, that sucked. Okay. I made a 25 base speed Pokemon outspeed a Jolly Garchomp and Tailwind. Oh yeah. Devilish. Yeah, it's just all so fun to me that I'm very excited. We'll probably play some Showdown on stream eventually too. I'm not really interested in it right now. Part of that, but if this Delibird tournament does go off and I can join, then that will probably inspire me to do much more Showdown VGC. Okay, these are all spawnable, which is bad, but let's get that stuff in. Yarrow, welcome to the stream. Lurk away. I'm just gonna, how do I do this? Is it /moderator? /mod? Yarrow is my first confirmed mod. I made them a mod in my Discord, and it's just because they are proven responsible, and yeah, hopefully over time we'll get some more. I might can you do different ranks in Twitch? Like what if I had like VGC master, and I don't think I can do that, but it'd be cool. Yeah, don't feel any pressure, Yara, but enjoy your Deltarune. I just wanted to give you the proper permissions. Oh, thank you for using your Prime, Yara. Appreciate you. You're helping me get my $38 from 3 years ago out of Twitch. Herd the EVs? Is that what that says? Congrats, Yara. You get to herd EVs. I'm out of sticks. Okay. Let's see. Do we have any planks ready-made? Yep. Oh, I have sticks. Yeah, we're not going to have enough acacia, I don't think, but that's okay. We'll do what we can. So many EVs. You know who knows about EVs right now? Callie knows about EVs. If you haven't seen Callie's newest video, she's shiny chaining EVs. And that's going to get nuts. And I've already messaged her about, ooh, this could be in the next video actually, maybe. About a potential deal of some sort. Ooh, everyone hydrate. Not just me, I'll hydrate. Mine also has caffeine in it, so this is going 2 for 1 handy bag. If you guys, you know what? If we get through this build and we get through all the conversation and stuff, then we can go to the Pokemon that I'm chaining, because it's not, I don't consider it a spoiler because it's something that I was doing while I was considering what I actually wanted to chain. But sometimes when you're editing, like for me, if an edit is getting really, really boring, it's just my brain, I need something else. And so I'll usually like ride a minecart around trying to look for a Pokemon. And then all of a sudden it's this game of like, can I pay attention to both? Hey, it's not a spoiler. You published your video. Callie. The 100,000 channel points to break a streak time to make sure I maximize my channel points gain. Yeah, I made sure. I was like, what's the reach goal here for you guys to just devastate me? I just thought that was funny, so I put that in there. If you do that, I'm gonna also ban you. How's that? But I will break the streak. I'll hold up. I probably won't ban. I mean, it'll be like, you know, for 10 minutes, but. But yeah, if we finish here, then we'll go to that chained Pokemon. That's fine. That works. But I'm not gonna say until then. Was it this? No, is it this? Yep. Okay. How often are you gonna stream? I'm hoping to stream 2 to 3 times a week right now. But it depends on how stressful it is. In the past, I have gotten really, I get like, I'm an anxious person. And so it's not natural for me to do these and just chill, but I'm working on it. So this is a test for sure. I'm hoping to do a lot of streaming, but it really depends on how easy it is on my psyche. Because there's so many things that I do on the server that I could stream, so why not? That's my approach. But let's see how it goes. So it could end up being like nearly every day if everything is smooth. But right now my plan is 2 to 3 times a week. Callie, you can't mess with me while I'm street. Well, you can. No, you totally can. Handy bag, thank you for the stream. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that a lot. And I'll make good on that. I'm hoping that we can schedule some. I need to figure out what that will be, but we'll get that done. Who commits war crimes on the weekends and weekdays? Sorry, wait. Oh, Smeargle does that. Smeargle is good. Listen, I love Smeargle. I have nothing against Smeargle, but I just knew that was how I wanted to market my video. So, yeah, the Dark Void thing, I understand why people have some problems with him. And also, somebody in the comments shared something about like Moxie and Protect and Baneful Bunker. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. Like maybe if you use different protects, I didn't understand it, but apparently there are more secret tech strategies that I don't know about. But I haven't finished Smeargle yet. I do want to say that Smeargle is coming back. We are going to do a part 2 of that episode for a couple reasons. I'm pretty sure, one, that I capped out his moves. I don't think they're actually infinite. I think he only can learn, or like maybe any Pokemon can only learn like maybe 40 or 50 moves max. But no, Mason, they were talking about using skill swap to get Moxie onto it. And I don't really know why. I didn't understand it, but the comment is there if anybody wants to go look for it. Oh, Caffeinate. Party Dragon, thank you. We have a hype train? Yo. Don't feel the need to do anything with that, by the way, but that's cool. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Did we get all of the bulbs in? I think we did. We're ignoring the pillars over here for now because this wall is a... Oh, by the way, actually, I should say this. A lot of these walls are not where they're going to be in the end. But I wanted to make it look as good as possible in the interim. So, like, you know, like this floor is going to change and that wall is definitely going to change and move back, I think. And this wall is going to have an opening between those pillars that goes, like, right where this door is. Look at this. It has an opening. What am I talking about? And then we'll be able to see the lighthouse from here. I can see my lighthouse from here. And then this way, it will go into the central chamber of our base. Moody, they mixed it up with Moxie. Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure Smeagol used to have it, but it raises and lowers 2 random stats at the end of each turn. So you do that with Protect to get as many... Oh, that makes sense now. I see. So you're just basically stalling until you can get +6 Protect, and then you... Or +6 attack, and then... hit extreme speed or whatever you're gonna hit. What was that noise? Somebody fell. I guess it was a Pokemon. Okay. We're gonna do 1 pillar at a time. I need a bunch of stripped acacia for this. So we're gonna farm some acacia quick because I do want to be able to finish it. And it's the only thing I think I'm gonna need. Let's make sure I have enough tumblestone, smooth tumblestone. That's probably not enough, actually. We'll cook some tumblestone, chop some acacia, and I do want this to be a nice replay, so we're gonna have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have to make sure I have all of the resources. Welcome back, Mason. I'm currently watching ads. So, sorry about that. I basically just turned on all the automatic settings for Twitch because I don't want to worry about it right now. But part of the reason that this becomes really tenable for me is because I'm trying to go successfully full time here. So we're a business, and I will be posting these VODs on YouTube on my second channel for anybody that misses them. And that'll be the ticket. Okay. Wait, no, we have to polish them. All right, so we're gonna... Wait, why does it not work? Oh, it's blast furnace. Duh. So we're going to find a savanna. I feel like I should give you guys like a 1 spoiler, you know? Well, no, you got to see the base. It's fine, you're fine. I'm sorry, Mason. But thank you. You're a good soldier. Good Eevee. Okay, we're cooking that up. Do I have any more acacia? I have a little bit. Some of that, too. Should I strip it? Should I pre-strip it? I'll probably forget. So, yeah, why not? You know what? We'll just check. I get like all... Oh, I love this song. What song is this? Hungarian Dance Number 5 in G minor. There you go. Gonna go here. This one. Configure material list. We need 1,000 smooth tumblestone. We're gonna get that. Stripped acacia log 659. Okay, so we do need more acacia. I have the tumblestone. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let's stop that recording. We'll start a new one later. And... Oh, we might hop in creative later, too. I don't know. We'll see how... We're going to see how everything goes. Let's get some acacia wood. Where can I go for that? This portal goes to the roof, by the way. And the other portal in, like, the core of my base goes not to the roof. And we don't have many roof portals, so I'm not sure where I should go here. We also recently pruned the server, so we'll see how this... Oh, I know where I can go. See how this goes. We're gonna go west. Also, maybe I'll make this my next episode quick. It'll like be out of order with that build, but I could build this up. I have that design ready. I'm so excited, y'all. I know, yeah, we pruned the chunks that we had explored because the server was over 10 gigabytes. The world file was over 10 gigabytes, so that becomes bad. Also, I got a bunch of comments today in my video that I ignored a shiny Ponyta. This is Callie's fault, okay? And every time I go buy this Ponyta, it obviously goes off. And yeah, that's why. I didn't ignore it. It's fine. It's just chilling. Where are we going? This is east. We're going west. Remember I said that? You added another shiny? Oh, you did. There's a fletchling. Oh, no, wait. There's a Gengar. Sorry, I thought it was the fletchling. I mean, Haunter? I know things. Yeah, definitely shiny Callie. It was definitely Callie's. I didn't bother saying anything because I thought it was kind of funny. Because it also messes with me, okay? You guys aren't the only ones. Also, my bitrate is red at the moment. So if anybody does notice any like weirdness, do let me know. I am very curious about how my stream will perform. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah. My streak needs to end. Callie, I think I have... Oh, yeah. That was actually something I was thinking we could do, too, if I finished my stream today. I mean, my... oh, my goodness. My chain today, my streak. If I finished my streak today, then I could have caught shinies with you guys on stream, but I didn't finish it, so we can't do that. But I do have like 13 or 14 shinies and boats from the last week and a half or so from doing these these chains for our oh, is this a server restart? I think this is the server restart. Why it happens at 5:21 p.m. I don't know, but we'll be back at it in like 2 minutes. You know what? Everybody take a stretch break if you haven't, and you know, just refresh yourselves, and we'll do we'll go to my epic. I need to make more scenes like this, but for now we only have this one. Stream returning soon. I'll turn the music up while we have this break. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Just have a nice little moment here. You can go back. I feel like it changes every day. Yeah, Callie, I don't know. It was like a week ago, and then all of a sudden it was 5:20. For me at least, it was 5:21 p.m. and I was like, that's the strangest thing I've ever seen. I don't know who was doing what, but here we are. Oh, I should have been stripping them while they're here, right? That's the way to do this. Oh god. All right, I was holding that for a reason, but that reason is done for. When is Visual Prime going to evolve? Great question. You know what? Maybe that makes sense in my next episode. I do want to do that very soon. And I have been thinking about it, but there's something I need to do. I need to design something in order for me to do that. So we're close. I just need to get a little bit more time in creative. And I've been farm building recently in creative now that we've caught up with base building stuff. Just Virt Yapper and the you only missed the server restarting, so you really didn't miss much. Yeah, lore planning. It's happening. It is happening. And man, I was so tempted. I couldn't find a way to make Metagross like get turned on by a single TM. Or I'll just tell you right now, Metagross is not one of the ones that I'm adding a move distribution move onto. But I really wanted to. I did want to give it to Vigil. It just didn't make sense. It was not going to be a very good option. Not compared to what we could do. And I'm already not picking some of the best things. But what did I say? What did I say? I don't know what I said. You could do a quick fly through a promo world while it restarts if you wanted to sneak peek anything. Oh, I could. I do have it actually in this instance too. That'd be fun. I don't want to. Oh, I have this like weird bug where my mouse every once in a while gets stuck on one button and then I just have to unplug and replug it. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that yet, Drew. I think once we have a couple more like teasers out, I would. Which, by the way, I'm really excited about, like just being kind of ahead and having so many ideas and getting better at editing too, because I feel very ready for our next update cycle. It's scary. It's gonna be scary. This one's gonna go faster than anything, I think, and it's yeah. I feel like we're approaching the thick of it, but oh, that it means a thing. Okay, listen, the turning on Metagross is to say, like, okay, how do we make this Pokemon more viable? How do we turn them on? You made it weird, not me. Okay. Let's see. 3 to flappers, right? Oh, yeah, 3 moves to straight to flappers, obviously. 3 moons out. I don't know what that means. Is that... Oh. Wait, really? Oh, that's longer than I thought. But that does make sense to me, actually, though. There's a lot of fine-tuning. But maybe that's... I'm not sure. How do we boot them up? That's... Okay, that's actually kind of a better way of saying that. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think anyone is supposed to know how that means. I think everyone should know what that means, okay? Y'all need to chill. That's like a sports euphemism, okay? You say that, you're like, after LeBron talked back to Steph Curry, you could see his jumper get turned on, okay? It's a performance-related statement. Is Metagross not decent? Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, and Bullet Punch. So, okay. Oh, the 3 mean... Oh, yeah. I think you're right, Callie. Yes. Sorry. By the way, if you guys don't, like, reply or whatever, I feel like I talk about enough things fast enough that I almost always forget what it is that you're talking about by the time I'm talking about it. So if you do want me to understand, it's always good to leave a little bit of context to what you're saying. Okay. The problem with Metagross, I think, as far as I can tell, is those moves, so Meteor Mash is not 100% accuracy. Neither is Zen Headbutt. He doesn't get the setup moves he would want, I don't think. He also doesn't get Protect, which if I was going to give him a move, it probably would be Protect. I mean, Earthquake would be cool, and there's like things like Psychic Fangs or something like that that could be also nice. But the accuracy issue is I think the biggest one to me. Yeah. So that might be like I'm hoping that we're on Battlecraft all the way through when we have TMs. So I think that would be actually so cool to have history in this world from now until TMs and like breeding are here, and you know the difference in sort of like a Battlecraft tournament, just being able to track that. That's something that I, as like a part of the Cobblemon dev team, that's where it becomes really special to me, because it's like a historical view of sort of how the meta shifted and how people played the game, and you know, like all those different things. It's just an update to how the game was and is. I think that's super neat. Hey, jerks! Ah, I'm not wearing armor. I forgot. Oh my god. I play tested an old Virt team in Reg H, and Metagross didn't feel good there either. Yeah. So if I gave him Protect, right, and I put him on a Rain team, and I gave him Magnet Rise, that's like this is something that I've thought about a little bit. Like, okay, so let's say you have maybe a Dark type, or you have Lab Mouse who can deal with Sucker Punch and like Ghost attacks. You can redirect those big ones, but he has so many weaknesses, and he's not fast, and he, I think it's just a mess. Getting him completely activated is rough right now, I think. Yeah, exactly, Ollie. It's just a lot. No, it was really close, Farley. That was not comfy. Hey, Callie, there's 2 Eevees here. Are you here? There's 3 Eevees here. What the heck? Are you good? No, you're not Callie level good. Never mind. Yeah. So I think I'll try and make Metagross like work on a couple teams. I will mess with him for little battles and stuff, but I just don't think it's gonna like. And I didn't know, but it doesn't matter either. He's still gonna be a big part of our base, and one day, once we have TMs, I will put everything I can into trying to make him like a team just centered around him. That's a promise. That'll happen. What about Gigalith? I don't remember. I did look at his moveset, because I think it was Ollie who mentioned like a shiny Gigalith would look really cool. And I think that's so true. Also, I think you guys just got ads, maybe. I just got a pop up here. I don't really know how this works. But ad, okay. Well, we'll just we're gonna go on. We did, okay. I knew it. It is 25 speed. I made outspeed Jolly Car Jump. Yeah, so I think I do think that there's probably like a place for Gigalith. He's not bad for sure. And he has like a solid moveset, if I recall. I don't remember exactly. No, it wasn't you. Okay. Someone mentioned that that a shiny Gigalith would look really cool. And I agree with that entirely. And he's definitely a Trick Room Pokemon, which I love, so he might get some play. There's plugins that'll show. There's like an ad manager now, I guess, and I did see that like pre-roll ads just got turned off, which is basically that's all I really wanted to do with my ads, is make sure that people weren't getting them, hopefully as often as possible when they've joined the stream, because I think that for me as a viewer is my least favorite thing. Like, nothing will make me go away from Twitch faster than when I open up a stream and it's immediately an ad. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Never mind. I'll go watch YouTube Premium. Rock Slide. So you had Rock Slide on Gigalith with Explosion, Stone Edge, and Smackdown for a specific reason with Assault Vest. Did I miss anything? He's superior due to lore. It's fine. Farley, exactly. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Metagross will be fine, and he's gonna get some builds built for him, which I think will be cool. That'll be a good stand-in at least. But Poke Dolls. I should show you guys. I got some cool Poke Dolls from using the gold farm that Minnie made. Well, some of them I got from other places, but I did recently. Oh, I have it on me. Yeah. All right, ready for this? This is a Poke Doll I just got. I got 2 of them actually. I'm trying to hide it, but it's not easy. Boom! Double Netherite Goldango. What? Come on. That's pretty cool. Boo! Dude, Ollie... Ollie's like the best hype man and hater. Smeargle. What was the other one that you don't like? Oh, Incineroar. No, there's others. I feel like there's more. I can't remember what now. They look like they're surfing. Yeah, and even in Cobblemon, Goldango has a surfboard for its like surface water idol animation. And I guess that's from the games. I don't really know because I haven't gotten a Goldango in Scarlet and Violet, but I think we have enough. We do have enough Acacia. We're good there. Reg H Goldango had me crying. Let me grab... I know my resource pack right now is broken with regular Goldango, but I can pull out one of my other Goldangos. I just have to be careful what I show you guys in my boxes. Let's see here. Yeah, this one's broken. But Friday works. Let's just see if we can get a surface water animation going here for y'all. Where is this? I need you in the water, sir. Team-mailing for Reg-Eye, and I was losing my mind. I bet. I wanted to try that, and I got just sucked into to video editing. But someday. Okay, he's not quite in the right place, but you can see he's got a surfboard. Wait, hold on. What's this sound? I mean, this song. Oh, I love this one. The William Tell Overture. Okay. So, he does have a surfboard, and he looks awesome. Swag. Yes, it is. And then we have to flee because I don't want to break my streak. Now let's go home. Oh wait, I do have a roof portal here. I forgot about this. This is where I hunt Tandemaus, and also where I was trying to get extreme speed off an Arcanine, if you saw today's video. Yeah, Goldango is just a silly dude, okay? Not hateful, although I understand why, you know, some frustrations might have come up. Okay, we're going to start a replay. We're going to build up these pillars. And then who knows what? Who knows? Oh, Flappers should be on my shoulder too. I'm sorry, Flappers. Okay. This is it. Oh, also this this is not done. This is very much a I don't think I showed you guys the above version. But look how big this is, okay? I've placed I think it's over 60,000 tough, like just tough, and there's a ton of tough variants in here obviously. But yeah. We're getting progressed. Oh, really? What happened to Cobblemon Tools? It was working earlier. It's just down. I have seen it go down before. How do I want to do this? Yeah, we'll just do it this way. I guess I could. Oh, I should plug that too. Hold on. Dang it. Can I do it? No, I can't do it. Okay, I'm actually going to start. I'm gonna turn these lights off because I want to get a clean replay here. And I started it late. I can turn the beacon beam rendering off. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Here we go. Epic YouTuber recording moment where we hit our place a replay marker with a keybind, walk in. Oh yeah, I did turn it up. Sorry about that. And there we go. Sure. A little bit of lag, Oh god, I can't. This song has a bunch of parodies that's been written like over it, and I can't hear anything other than that right now, which is very much not on theme. Let's go middle out. I never plan these things. I always just like see if I can make something good and then try and learn from it. Bing, 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 bong, bong, bong. And we speed fly across, attempting to make something beautiful. Also, the windows up front are one-way glass for anybody that is wondering. I just thought it was funny more than anything else if I made it one-way glass. I don't think I had a reason other than that. But it does sort of work like tinted glass. I'm not sure what the exact differences are. It might be that like this side is tinted glass and the other side is just darker. I'm not sure. I don't have chat because I went to a different tab. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's actually that's a good call, Drew. You know, I've been really lax about my backpack for the most part. I should have refill on like redstone as well. I did use it a lot for building this, but okay. Over new update on Cobblemon Unchained, getting some, if not all, compatibility with fishing. Ooh, Minnie's gonna have to do another streak. That's awesome. That's actually so cool to hear. Ursaluna and Basculegion. Oh, Unchained doesn't have some of the forms? Is that what you're saying? Mason, I can't wait for you to have your PC too. This is it's time, you know? Everybody, this may be a hot take, but I think that Create and Cobblemon are about to be like the future of Minecraft. I also think, I don't know, I just think it's time for modded Minecraft. I'm gonna be very surprised if modded Minecraft doesn't continue to sort of pop off. That's what it feels like, at least. And those mods, man, they make Minecraft come alive. I'm curious about like what other mods people really like though. Somebody did throw out a dinosaur mod to me that they wanted me to try. I think it was called Ancient Dawn was the mod pack. It looked cool. It did look cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I did. I've really never played a mod pack, so in that way, at least, it is interesting to me. You know what? Well, hold on. We'll be fancy about this. Let me go over. And then we need this. We go here. Okay. Now this is gonna get ugly. I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm just gonna leave this up because I want to go as fast as possible, ideally, through this build. I'm gonna fill in the middle later, even because. Also, yeah, my base. One of the things that has taken me the most time for for this build is that it is completely like Pokemon proof. Like I don't want spawns happening in random places, so I've made sure that like any area that would naturally have a gap, it just doesn't have a gap anymore. And that's just so I don't have to worry about like, oh, there's a gibble there, but I can't get to it, or I have no idea what layer it's on, because I expect this to get even more complex as we go. Stop your replay unless you're doing the rest of the build. I am doing the rest of the build. Yep. Yes, sir. I've gotten actually really, I feel like, very efficient with my replays. Although, I mean, well, I take too many of them, but but with my procedures at least, I've gotten pretty good. And now, when we're done, hopefully we'll have one of my coolest, like, my favorite compositions I've ever made in Minecraft, where it's just, I think that this area is going to look really cool for, okay, there's a couple of things actually, and this has to do with replay. There's a couple, like, technology things that I've been trying to work on, and one of those is you can set up replay paths in an area and then use them again in a different replay file. So if you have like, I didn't grab my smooth tumble. So if you have a what was I saying? If you have like a battle arena in one place and you battle and you do all these like special replay flybys and all this stuff, all this extra pathing that you spend a long time on, you can move that into a new replay file, and as long as you're using the same place, you don't have to do anything. And if you're smart about it, you can actually convert the points into like a new stuff and into a new area and all that, but that you would need like some pretty heavy math or something. But yeah, basically having a spot that you can battle over and over in, and having a spot that like we can show off our Pokemon, show off our shinies, showcase like our team building and all that. That's kind of what I'm hoping to make out of this spot. Ricky Red, welcome to the stream. Hello there. We're just building up the conservatory right now. I kind of, I don't want to, you know, apologize too much, but I do not like the fact that I'm using Lightmatic on stream, so I do apologize for that. The Spider-Man in Callie's roof a while ago. Oh yeah, that's a great call, Handybag. That is exactly what I'm talking about, where if you have a hole in your build, you never know what's gonna happen, and when you're gonna be completely lost. Like I dug under Callie's Pokemon Center that day. I didn't show it on camera, I don't think, but I dug all over trying to look for that. What was it? It was the evolution of Spinarak, Ariados. Streaming is just yapping to the audience. He's doing great. Yep, we're just yapping. Also, today we're probably only going for about an hour and a half. I am a little bit limited on time. My girlfriend is taking a class, and I don't think our internet can handle both of us doing our full thing, so we're gonna go for about that long today. But this is already, oh, I'm already excited. maybe we'll sneak a peek once I get this one in at what this looks like with the shaders, because I want you guys to feel. I feel B-dubs about this place, okay? I spent a long time on these pillars. I spent a long time trying to figure out where to put everything. And what I really wanted was a vibe of like a cavern that's ancient, a vibe of some sort of grand, almost magical sort of area, and something that I'll want to look at for, you know, a year or two, however long Battlecraft is going for this season. Okay. I'm saying that B-dubs always says, like, this is about the feel, okay? That's what this is about. It's about the feel. Feel B-dubs. B-dubs feelings. B-dubs feel. So yes, I guess. Sue me. Please don't sue me. I won't show up. Okay. We're on pillar 5. And everything's going according to plan here and in stream. Virt seems calm and at ease. Thank goodness for that. Everyone is bolstered by the fact that he would completely shirk the justice system if sued by one of his viewers. The meta analysis here is not helping. B-dubs is, so I've had memberships to like plenty of streamers in the past, subscriptions or otherwise. But B-dubs, I've been a member of his for years, and I'll be right back. And yeah, he's definitely the reason why I got into this. I would credit him most because during COVID, I watched the Boomers, B-dubs and the Boomers, and it made all the pain in the world go away. That was one of the best funny moments in Minecraft still to this day I've seen. There are not many that I think can hold up to that at all. The Boomers. Smeargle hasn't made Virt lose his mental yet. Totally not. Yeah. I had mental? Alright, I know we're doing a replay, but even then, we still have to hydrate and caffeinate, you know? So make sure you're doing your stuff. Ghost TTV, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Following B-dubs since 2014. Oh my god. See, here's the thing. I started playing Minecraft, and it hurts when I have to say this, because I really wish that I had played Minecraft earlier, but I started playing Minecraft maybe like a month or two before 1.16. I literally spent maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes, maybe a couple hours in the old Nether, and then it updated on the first SMP I was ever playing on, which is really like I played with my niece before that. That's how like my niece and I stayed in contact when I moved across the country, and she's one of my favorite people. So like that was just, it was awesome to do that with her. But then after that, like it was, I was a modern Minecrafter, you know, and man, that's awesome. That's really cool, Andy. I have gone back and watched his, like, a lot of his Flyboys stuff. Attack of the B Team, I've watched a lot of his old, like, First World for his single player. Big fan. Yeah, I was like 9 or 10 when I got into Hermitcraft. So yeah, 2014 sounds right. That's crazy. Now see, I'm an old man, so I'm in my 30s is what I'll say. So I got into it right before I turned 30, I want to say. And glad I made it. You started in 118 if it makes you feel more of a veteran. But only barely, Drew. Only barely. I was still like when you came to Nebula was when I was getting comfortable with Minecraft, I feel like. Drew and I go back to the beginning of Minecraft for me, basically. Like he's my oldest OG collaborator, we'll say. I don't know if that's what you would call that early on, but sure, that's what we'll call it. I feel like we're making pretty good progress on this roof, and now we have to start stripping as we go, which is mildly unfortunate. I probably should have taken care of this, but it's fine. We'll be efficient about it. Karmic Doc, welcome, and congratulations on your fixed username. I saw your farms on Nebula just getting comfortable, but yeah, but those are all. See, here's the thing. Now I honestly believe I can make most of those nowadays. That's something that I wanted to talk about today. We probably won't have time. It's looking like, but very soon, maybe tomorrow, I'll go live again. There's a wild Hitmonchan, but I don't really care because I'm planning on streaking Tyrogues. So, yeah, we'll get there. I want to streak. I want to chain. I keep on saying streak, and I want to try and change that because it's a little weird. But I want to chain all of the Pokemon that were on my tournament team and make sure, even if we don't get like shinies of all of them, but that we like just reward them or whatever with a build memorializing them and, you know, an epic version of them. Haven't watched Handybag hasn't watched Beto since like 2020, though lost interest in SMPs. Battlecraft is the one that got me back into it. Let's go. Yeah, that's like kind of where I come from with my modded Minecraft spiel earlier. Is this is such a hot take, okay? Because I do love the hermits, but I don't see why they're still playing vanilla. This is how I'm gonna put it, okay? I don't get why they're going to this length to claim to be playing vanilla, because they're kind of not anymore, and I don't get it. There's way more that they could do. They're to the degree they're such good creators, okay, and they have the ability to build incredible things. Like B-Dub's building in Attack of the B Team was so good, even back then, and with modded tools they could do 1,000 times more content. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's like a purist thing, I imagine, and maybe that's just their audience. Like, maybe they couldn't get away with it. I don't know, but and from the perspective of like, don't fix it if it's not broke. I get that, but like at the same time, and I don't want to like. Again, I don't want this to come off bad, but like some of them aren't really performing the way they used to, and that's partially because Minecraft isn't, I guess, but it's also because you can't really attract new audiences if you don't innovate anymore on YouTube. So to me, it just doesn't really make sense. Like I would love to just turn out videos that were like this stream. I could do that almost every day, but it would not help me grow my channel at all. It would be the death of my channel, to be clear. Like this stuff I can get away with on Twitch, and I've learned that if I do it on YouTube, if I stream on YouTube, it just kills my videos, so that's not a thing. And the more like, yeah, I don't know, the more you dive into like tools that make you more efficient, just even storage, you can do cooler things. So if the point of like hermits are immersion and building creative things, which is what it feels like they're master builders of creative projects, then why would you want to limit yourself? Boring catching Reggies. I got you. Sorry, let me Mason's thing. I get the vanilla appeal It really shows that you can build with these amazing things in just base Minecraft, and it's really inspiring. But I also totally get what you're saying as well. Yeah, okay, that's true. But I think what people forget is like there are, and this is, I'm not saying that this is why they don't do this, and I'm not saying that they're wrong for it either, for not doing what I'm saying. I'm sure they have good reasons, and I'm sure they have better metrics for measuring what it is that, you know, I'm referencing here than I do. But how do I say this? The vanilla inspirational aspect is because things are limited to a degree, and you don't have to go ultra modded. Cobblemon is not ultra modded. There's nothing like Battlecraft. Yes, we have hammers, and that allows us to dig something out, as opposed to, you know, like, okay, yes, it takes me 9 times less what it takes them. But in that same time, you could just build a destroyer, you know, like Doc M77 doesn't need hammers. And so that's, I'm not saying I don't think that they should be playing with like applied energistics or something, but I do think that most people at this point, if you're like trying to survive in the YouTube ecosystem, unless you are a master of recording live and you're somehow gaining new audience because you're that good of a builder, like B-Dubs is somebody who I can see can get away with playing just vanilla Minecraft easy forever, but not everybody is that. So it's harder for me to believe that that's like the best way. I am yapping, to be clear here. I'm not saying that this is right. I am just sharing my opinion on it, that it doesn't make sense to me as a financial decision. But again, safety is like probably a big part of why they do what they do, or maintain doing what they do. Did it really affect your videos? Yes. Doing live streams effectively killed my videos, and I've heard from bigger YouTubes. This is secondhand. This is not from me, but I've heard that like streaming after a video goes up can kill your video by, you know, like hundreds of thousands of views you'll lose. And it's, for some reason, YouTube treats a live stream as a full video and then replaces like the video they would be pushing with the live stream. And live streams are inherently never going to get the same click-through rate. It doesn't matter how good your thumbnail is. It doesn't matter anything. It's just not going to work out the same way. And it's not going to be as clean, obviously, and you can't have an intro in the same way. So, well, you could if you pre-record it. And I'm sure there are people that do that. But, yeah, it's bad. It's a real bad deal. That is the core of why I have moved to Twitch here and a second channel. A good Nihiligo. Kind of finishing game off in the other girls for Elite 4. Did you beat the league Toasty? Oh, got it. YouTube's so weird with how we stream. Yeah, Farley. I don't get it. I don't know why they. It's true for shorts too, where if your shorts underperform, then you're not helping yourself. Hammers are so fun. I think part of the vanilla limitation is a challenge they enjoy and to show what can be done. And you know what? Like, in that way, I love it. I do. In the same way, the way I say this, not because, and it's also not because I think I'm right. It's because it seems like to me, as an outside viewer, I have a hard time believing that they play Minecraft with the same joie de vivre, with the same ambition as they once did. So like the showing what you you're maybe it's just me getting older or like something, but not that I was that old, but it feels like to me that Hermitcraft is more about the interpersonal today than it was about Minecraft. And so once upon a time, I think that was true, and B-Dubs still makes that true, and plenty of builds still do. Like False's recent tree was amazing. And again, please keep in mind, I am still just yapping. I know that, like, if there was a hermit in chat, I would be like, I know I should shut up, okay? But at the same time, there's no hermit in chat. So until that point, I will continue yapping. Or until you guys are like, all right, get off your Cobblemon marketer horse. Oh no, Mason. I basically was just saying, like, basically the way YouTube treats. Okay, this is where having a schematic beats not having a schematic, but we're just going to hope I can do this. Hold on, I have to use my brain now. Should be good. Okay. YouTube will recommend Virt yapping instead of a Smeargle video. Listen, okay? If I'm missing out on all these views for my videos is bad, dude. I won't be able to keep making them, okay? So you just hit the like button on Smeargle, darn it. Oh, man. Yeah, so basically live streams for YouTube, for whatever reason, and I'm not clear on why at all, there is a massive detrimental effect to your most recent video because it treats it as the your most recent like submission to the algorithm. So now your last video is just swept aside for something that unfortunately, like, you know, you didn't put as much time into, and yeah, all this stuff. It's bad. I made sure I didn't like it. I made sure to heavily dislike. Honestly, that would be really funny. Hey, listen, just so you know, I don't care if you dislike my video and you do that. It actually, like, if you give me feedback, as long as you dislike and you give feedback, that's fine. Because I don't think YouTube cares very much about that. As long as you interact, it's better. I'm pretty sure. That's what I've heard, at least. But if you do dislike my videos, I do want to know why. I am trying to learn with each one. My shorts were underperforming, so I had to go buy a new pair. Those have been performing great. Okay. I don't know what kind of gauntlet you put them through, but I'm glad you figured out a more workable solution. There you go. Oh, gosh. Get Smeargle gone. No. We're doubling down on Smeargle. That's happening, okay? Smeargle's coming back with a vengeance. And you're partially guilty for that. How's that? I'll out you, Ollie. I'll out you. And now you're questioning why the most recent video is slightly worse than the others. I think it's obvious. No, actually, so I mean, basically, since I took my whatever break, my channels is down just because of the break I took for the tournament video. Which is fine. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. My goal right now is to just get way more consistent and faster with my editing, and part of that just means that I need to wait. Did I not texture this? Oh, I didn't. Oops. Chinese Smeargle, yes. Hold on, using brain. How did the blame get to me? You know what you did, Ollie. You know what you did. Just imagine if I could decorate my horse in Minecraft. Farley, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for subscribing, using your Prime, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, and actually, as soon as we're done with this and get a good look at it, we're gonna have to turn off the stream. I'm gonna have to get out of here. I might end up having to retexture this. We'll see. I do want sort of the light to go along it a little bit, but it depends on where I put my braziers as well, like the fire pits. And now I got Nad. Thank you, Farley. Later. Chapter 3 and 4, Pacifist of Deltarune. I will not spoil anything, but my god, is it worth it. Hello, Yarrow. We are just building. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what Deltarune is. Oh, also I'm gonna run out of acacia, so we're gonna have to fade out. You guys, when you see this in the video and you're like, why did Virt fade out the pillar replay? What? It's because I ran out of acacia. Yeah, this is. We got the YouTuber tricks. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't have to texture this other one like on the fly either, really. How long did it take for me to... Wait. My friend bought chapter 3 and 4 on the train today. Okay. How long did it take for me to get this good at building? Maximus, welcome. Okay. So, when I first started Minecraft, I couldn't build anything. And to this day, I would say I can't really build a house. Like, because I've never practiced it, I don't really build very good houses. I only build massive structures that are like, this man out of Drew. I assume you're aware, but phrasing. Okay. Ooh. How long did it take to get this good at building? I'm gonna say it took me a year or two, and I think you could do it faster, but that is about what it took me to get to the point where I am today. I practiced a lot of fantasy, like high fantasy builds. It's kind of I've had people say that I do have a style, and while I don't like try to necessarily, I think it's true because I kind of only practice doing like pretty fantastical builds. So I think it kind of depends on what you're gonna do. One, there are always new styles that are gonna like bring you challenge. There are definitely like, even just like roofs. If you're into building like actual architecture, then that's its own skill set too. And most of what I do is definitely not that. But I think it can be done pretty quickly with Axiom nowadays, and just you gotta study architecture, and you gotta I don't know. The way that I like to do it is to make something that I've never seen before, but that I can see in my head, and that is what I aim for the most part, which I don't think is the most speedy way to a good builder status. But the big thing is just sticking with it past the original, like the initial phase, where in the initial phase, you can just, you make your box and you're like, okay, this is a good box. This is a good roof for that box. And you maybe even pick some colors. But the biggest thing is going past that into the detail phase. And when you build at this size, you don't need as many details. You just need better texturing along the way. You need things to be in the correct proportion, and you need things to be, oh gosh. Okay. You just need them to look compositionally correct, which is about like the weight of your build and the scale of like the details and all of that. Things that look like they could be giant swords. Wait, what? I don't know if I built one of those. But I don't know. I've just always built things that were massive, one, I feel like that's true, and two, generally like not a very close detailed thing, but a very hopefully well ordered thing. There you go, that's the way I'm saying it. Okay, let's make that thing, and then we're gonna look with the right shaders now. It froze again. Did anybody else freeze? It really looks good. But for real, I just recommend like watching tutorials, learning about architecture, and then just trying. Like you got to spend a day on something. Do you want to know how long? You should look at my community posts on YouTube if you want to know how long this took me, because I made like 5 versions of this facade. This front face, I made like 6 different. You know what? We'll go to my my creative world after. But let's take a look with the correct shaders now. Oh. See, these torches are ruining it. But basically what I want is like you look forward and there's only light like below the horizon kind of thing. And then there's a Pokemon battle arena in the middle. And we have like a nice composition where as you walk you're revealing more pillars, I think. And then you get the reflections on the water. Ugh. I'm so excited for. I missed a pillar. Oh no! Dang it! That's so funny. Well, I don't have any more acacia, so we'll put the bottom of it on. It'll mostly be in shadow, right? It's fine. I can't believe that. I can believe that. I don't know what I'm saying. And there's, what was that? This Madman had a quarter of this build on day 2 of the server. I was amped. I'm amped again though, Drew. Like things are gonna happen fast here, I think. And I finally, like, at the beginning of the server, I really didn't feel like I had the tools that I do today. And I'm hoping that that works out. Do I have any acacia? I have 1. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay. Good enough. Look at that. You can barely tell. Oh, almost barely. Sham. Is that Dorsha? Hello, Dorsha. Are you Dorsha, Sham? Dorsha, if Sham is Dorsha. Hi, Dorsha. Dorsha is somebody I used to play World of Warcraft with, a fellow healer. You didn't, but you did it anyway. I tried. I tried. Okay. Thanks for the advice. I'll try. I have a few guys I can go try out. Let's go, Sham. Let's go, Dorsha. I'm calling you Dorsha. I'm not calling you Sham. I miss you, Dorsha. I miss World of Warcraft too, but I can't do it right now because it would suck my soul away. I would be immediately just lost to it, and I would never come back to my content, and then I would be homeless probably. So, yeah. Good call, Drew. Okay. Let's go. I want to go to my creative quick, just to, you guys are going to see a little bit of spoilers here. But we're gonna wind downstream once. Actually, I don't even have to wait for this to finish. No, wait. This is an important one. Here, while we sit here, we'll watch the stream starting soon screen again because I'm proud of it. So, WoW is actually fun now. See. Oh, stop. Shh. Don't say that. Don't say that. I could be activated at any moment. I'm like a sleeper agent. This is gonna be such an intimidating arena. Yes, Yarrow. The thing is, I also designed this with that in mind. What I really want is like to be able to do like crazy replay shots where it like goes between the pillars and it's like there's darkness in the background and all you see is the pill. Oh God, I'm so excited. I don't know why I did that, but conserve pillar done. Single player. This one. So I think you guys might see my, like, the unders. Oh, wait. You can't see it. I'll give you spoilers. It's fine. Drew? No, Drew. No. Virt, don't leave us, please. The evil voice on your shoulder whispering evil things such as it's play WoW, play Vault Hunters. Those are the two that I do here. Just to be clear. Oh, I thought I crashed for a second there. I'm working on stuff. Mainly, you know what? I'll give you guys. I showed this. Okay, I showed this build in the first episode. You'll see a version of this build. Okay, this is my iron farm I'm working on. That's all you get. That's the one flash of iron farm you get. But if we go this way, yeah, Vault Hunters is so fun. Oh god, and Drew getting back into it was the worst thing I've ever heard, and I've been like, no. If not Smeargle, it's Incineroar. What have you come for? I will make. You know what? I'm going to make like an infinitely dancing Smeargle be right back screen or technical difficulty screen or something like that. Just for you. Wait, why am I here? I don't remember what I'm doing here. Oh, I remember. We're going to go over here. I showed this in a community post. But this is like just like pieces that I pulled out. Okay, so I think the first one I made is maybe like it's just starting to work on just some pillars and trying to figure out what kind of shape I wanted for the initial just like entrance. And I wanted it to be kind of small. Drew actually gave me some good feedback on this. The pillars are so orange that if you can see them through the door over there, then it's like really jarring. So I needed it to be smaller, and originally I think it was like this big, and you could just see in from, you know, forever away, and it was very not great. I'm never watching it. This was better. I do like this one, actually. This was one of the first ones I made, actually, now that I think about it. And I really like this design, but it was meant to be like banners, which by the way, the banners here are meant to sort of represent how Ulduar, like on Ulduar, there are these banners kind of like these shapes like this. I wanted to try and do that, but I ended up moving away from it for like a more stout version. And then if we go this way far enough, we will find more. It's fine. We're just, oh, don't look at that. That is the first version of the battle arena. I don't think we're going to be doing that one, but this is another version. Oh, this one. Oh, yeah. For me, Max, this is like, it's a big art project to me where I want the composition to be right. And also I'm trying to plan for the whole mountain at once without having built the whole mountain up, which is really hard because I need to make sure that I like leave space for future builds. And this was just not going to work. I had it attached to the central build originally. Take care. See you, Dorsha. Thank you for stopping in. I would love to do it a little bit. If things get smooth, I would definitely step into WoW a little bit. But I don't know when these became spruce trapdoors. I'm going to be real with y'all. That seems like I just pressed the wrong button at some point. And just never noticed. But this I made for team preview screens for the and I think we'll use this somewhere on the server. I want to have something like this on the server where I can do like immersive team preview stuff. And then eventually I went to this where I could basically do like, you'll recognize this from the tournament video. This is the scene that I used there. And it was just basically repurposing the design I had already made for showcasing a single Pokemon. And I want that to be in the world somewhere. So we will be using that. That's, I guess, another spoiler. But yeah, also from here, you can see the tower versions, sort of. I don't know how many I kept, actually. I think I didn't keep that many. I guess I didn't. But that is that's my base. This is my little creative world. That's coming, and we'll see y'all in another stream in the near future. Thank you everybody for coming along for my first stream back on Twitch in 3 years, and I hope you enjoyed. Okay, gang. Everybody have a wonderful day. Should I raid somebody? I don't even remember how. Let me just see if there's anybody that I would raid. I'm gonna go with no. Nope. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure that out another time. Okay, now we can all hear Twitch. Bye, everybody. Get Duck to go live and raid him? I will. The day that Duck is live again, we'll get some raiding going. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'll be back soon with more streaming. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I have some secrets that I'm keeping from you all right now, but more soon. Bye. How do I stop this thing? What am I doing?